Muguro confesses how much she has come to hate Azuru. Azuru said, the feeling's mutual. I don't know why, but I can really foresee this being an actual conversation that these two have. Good day. Good people. Toon, Dave, and of course, the United States Aviator. The fanfare is playing, and it's the last week. Which means after this, there will be Friday, and after that, there will be fan votes, and after that, it'll be time. But for right now, it's only time for the Dangan-lympics Hunger Games, and we're back with rowing. The next to last event. Tomorrow will be the last event, but you know the gist. We have teams. We have points to assign. These teams are looking to get into the tag team finale bracket, but I don't know who will get there. I don't know who will lead in points after this. All I know is that Ultra Spare Girls, y'all got some catching up to do if you're gonna stand a chance, and this is the game you need to do it. They need to get some big time bonus points in the feast. They need to sweep to have a chance at not being in last. It's not even getting first, not being in last is the goal right now, because that is important for fan votes. So let's introduce first of all the folks that are here today. The Pimped Out Rides, Kazuichi and Mew. Band Aid, Mikan and Seiko. The Big Buff Family, Sakura and Gonta. Azuru and Mitarai, the Power of God and Anime. Animal Ears, Jin and Aiko. Hashtag Graced, Mukuro and Hina. Small and Mighty, Fuyuhiko and Chihiro. Maki and Nagisa representing the Babysitters Club. The Degenerate Destroyers, Mahiru and Reiko. And onward to Faith and Reason, Angie and Jotaro. Expert Deduction, Shuichi and Keiji. Family Business, Teruteru and Oda. Confectioners Couple, Ruruka and Izuyoi. The OG Squad, Junko and Genocide Jack. Y'all got one more shot. Boss time, please. Karumi, boss, I need you two to get on the same page. You need a manager. I did some wonders managing for Band-Aid last season. I could do the same for you this season. Boss time, Karumi, and boss, but let's not count out your 6 OCs starting off with the team known as Fast Food Coma. We have the one, the only, Samuel Bed, created by Maxwell Harkwood, the ultimate Clinomaniac, which is, Clinomaniac? It is the ultimate person who doesn't want to leave their bed, person who has no intention to wake up. That's what that means. And it's fitting because he likes his bed, so why would he ever want to leave bed? Why would he ever want to wake up? And dislikes conversation. And that's a shame, because he's got to be in this tag team episode with rowing. So who should he team up with? Maybe someone who doesn't like people. Maybe someone like Gideon Fry, the ultimate fast food employee created by DML Derpy. Mario Luigi likes sleeping, which fits well with Samuel, and working alone, and he won't have to work with Samuel because Samuel will be in a bed in the boat, asleep. Dislikes people that are loud and annoying. Well, Samuel is not loud or annoying. Maybe his snoring is. We don't know if he snores or not. Check out Pillow Leaf on Twitter for the artwork. And moving on, we have a fun team. Glitched Fangs. Phantamu Gurichi. Created by the Ultimate Editor, or Spider-Bite, you may know him better as Spider-Bite. The talent is the Ultimate Glitch, which in the right circumstance could be a really interesting talent. Likes Hope, Despair, and Nagito. Dislikes anyone who opposed his wife, Tiger Valentine. Speaking of Tiger Valentine, it's Tiger Valentine. Created by Jazzy, Dice Creator Extraordinaire. Likes cute things, cute and small things, small and cute things. Dislikes liars, but this is the ultimate vampire goddess. Notes, check out the artwork by Hollow Derpion at Fur Affinity. And last but not least, we have Ghost and we have Druids. Ghost and Druids has Mao no Noka, created by Misty. Oh, there's Misty's! The super high school level degenerate Talent is, of course, the ultimate paranormal investigator. Likes keychains, that's nice, and sharp objects, and dislikes alcohol. And where we have a ghost hunter, you might find some similar druids created by Sapphire Lunaria. Created by Sapphire Lunaria, the ultimate druid enchantress, which is a dapper title. Likes sweets, rain, herbs, and the moon. We're loony for the Luna. Dislikes liars and dislikes fakes. And those are the OCs. Those are your teams. Who will come out on top? Make your picks. Gold, silver, and bronze. Make them known in the comments by commenting. I think you just gotta comment. That's the first step. You gotta go down. Well, I guess you should like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Gotta remember to tell you guys to do that. Apparently when I actually say like and comment, the numbers of likes goes up and the number of subscriptions goes up. Who knew? I actually paid attention to that recently. I was like, huh. Telling people to do that actually works. Go figure. Anywho, go ahead. Make your comments. Gold, silver, bronze, because it's very important, because there are some tight races, especially for first and really second. They're all tight. And Ultra Disper Girls, you need some points. You just need them. I'm gonna make mine right now after I say that those comments are important, like this one. And this one. And over yonder, that one. Over yonder, that one right there. Yes, over there. Those were fantastic from last Thursday. I'm a big fan of the comments. I love reading them all. You guys point out some fantastic stuff that I don't see during the duration of the episode. So I'm gonna pick mine. Gold, I'm picking Nagisa. Nagisa's low-key a sleeper pick in these games. He's got a couple wins. I think he's gonna pick up another one for the Babysitters Club. Second place, I don't want to say Izuyoi, but I'm gonna say Izuyoi. I think he's gonna get robbed again, and it's gonna hurt my heart. And I switch. I'm actually pause right now. I'm switching around. I gotta root for my squad. Junko's taking first, Nagisa's taking second, and Izuyo's taking third. Those are my three. And it's mainly so I don't jinx other people who I want to win. Because I am the ultimate jinx, let me tell you what. But it's time to start this thing. We have some rowing to do, and we have some people to get into the tag team bracket. But first, I'll actually... I'm sorry, what? No. There's supposed to be a little oomph. Wait, I gotta build it up, don't I? Ah, yes! There it is! Let's spin this thing. We've been goofing around enough. I'm tossing this. Left, right. We gotta get a good roll. We gotta get a good roll. We gotta get the goodest roll, because this is the last time that we're rolling this die before the finale, isn't it, huh? Yeah, it is. This die has been with us this entire time, and it's gonna be spun. Ooh. Just once. That's terrifying. So we're gonna, and then breathe out, because we're only resimulating. A single, solitary, one time. One time. I always feel uncomfortable resimulating it one time, but that's all she wrote. That's what she's wrote. That's what she has written. That is what the fate has had for us. That is what awaited beyond the horizon, and what will lead us to. Let's find out by clicking proceed and seeing that we're starting this rowing competition. There are podiums, and they're standing at their podiums, the tributes they are, and the horns. They sounded. In fact, yes, sound the horns! Fantastic. As Junko seriously contemplates suicide, that's what I get for picking you for gold. That's my bad. She's like, if you're gonna pick me for gold, I might as well just get myself out now. That's how Junko's feeling, and I feel for her. It's odd that you feel for Junko. It never really happens. Samuel and Gideon fall in love at first sight despite the circumstances. That's teamwork. That's teamwork at its finest. Kazuichi finds a spirit animal hidden amongst the supplies. It's probably a transformer. Jin forces Mitarai to sing "Please Give Me Wings." Jin is intimidating when he needs to be. Jotaro grabs as many weapons as humanly possible. Genocide Jack gets a kitchen knife. Ruruka snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Hina hops on a bike and pedals to victory. Izuyo and Fuyiko make a secret pact to work together. Good, those are some good boys right there. Hope I didn't jinx the both of you just now. Mao refuses to fall into despair. Boss is beaten to death with a chair by Nagisa. Boss time now. Shuichi piggybacks Kurumi out of the cornucopia. While doing so, Kurumi pulls out a knife and stabs Shuichi in the back. Ouch. Izuru finds a huge rocket launcher. Keiji grabs a map of the arena. Reiko was unable to convince Seiko not to kill her. Reiko and Seiko, that's a good rhyme, except one of them's dead now. Mikan cuts Maki with a butter knife in self-defense. Not a butter knife, a regular knife. Cutting someone with a butter knife. Oh, someone's gonna suggest that before running off. Gonta and Aiko hiding in the cornucopia. Oh, but Gonta finds Aiko. Oh. Aiko killed Gonta. Oh no, that's two sweet peas and they had to fight. Oh, that's so bad. Oda ignores the opening ceremony to play video games with Sapphire instead. Phantomu runs away from the cornucopia. Chihiro steps off his pedal too soon and blows up. Rest in peace, Tigra. Mahiru and Angie get into a fight. Tigra triumphantly kills them both. That's the vampire goddess. Mukuro decides to show off. So she brought every medal that she's brought every medal that she's bought on eBay. Teruteru ends up going blind from the reflected light. His poor tiny eyes. Sakura blows a kiss at Mew before running away from the cornucopia. Interesting that Sakura would do that. As we proceed, I just want the early game feast. But let me not jinx it. As day one starts, Junko takes the time to rest before partaking in the next event. Nagisa attacks Izuru but manages to escape. Tiger questions how Mukuro and Izuru are still friends. They both are interested in Junko. Kurumi receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. Genocide Jack silently snaps Hina's neck. Rest in peace. To Ruruka picks flowers and gives them to Maki. How sweet. Fuyiko. Is this the second? This doesn't happen often, but this is the second time you've done this. Finds a mysterious gauntlet. Upon snapping, they turn Gideon, Mao, Sakura, Samuel, Mitarai, Phantomu, and Aiko into dust. Okay, Fuyiko, you were making this game a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to be. Sapphire tries to sneak attack Jotaro, but Jotaro catches on and runs away. Teruteru and Mikan discover that Mew was a Russian spy. They both decide to tear her to pieces. That's not undisputed at all. Keiji attacks Kazuichi, but he manages to escape. Seiko pulls the Master Sword from its pedestal, but she is too young and is put to sleep for the rest of the game. Oh, that's death. Oh no, Seiko, no. Oda charges the Jin but realizes how big of a threat Jin is and he runs away. That is the small boy big threat. As we proceed, we lost 17 because of that snap. Because of that snap. But can we get a Claire de Lune for Boss, Shuichi, Reiko, Gonta, Chihiro, Mahiru, Angie, Hina, Gideon, Mao, Sakura, Samuel, Mitarai, Phantomu, Aiko, Mew, Seiko. Now let's look at everybody's statuses now, because we got a bunch of teams out. Pimped Out Right Stars Kazuichi, Band-Aid Stars Mikan, The Power of God in Anime has Izuru, Animaleers has Jin, Hashtag Graced has Mukuro. Is any team completely in? Family Business, The Squad, The Confectioner's Couple are the only teams that are completely in. Wow. Small and Mighty has Fuyiko now with 7 kills. Oh my gosh. Babysitter's Club is also completely in. Degenerate Destroyers is gone. Faith and Reason has Jotaro. Expert Deductions has our man Keiji, our boy Keiji. Teruteru and Oda for Family Business. Confectioner's Couple still alive. The OC Squad still alive too. Boss Time still has Kurumi. Glitched Fangs has Tigra. And Ghost and Druids has Sapphire. That was a wild start. A wild start, but we're not halfway through? We're not halfway through. We still have a ways to go then. And the only ways to get there is by proceeding. Shall we? Shall we go on this journey? I think we shall. And as we shall, we proceed to see that Mukuro stays up all night, helping Kurumi with her problems at the start of night 1. Izuyoi gets attacked by Tiger and Kazuichi, who had teamed up in order to try and kill him. Against all odds, Izuyoi comes out on top, killing Tiger and Kazuichi. That's impressive! That's the vampire goddess and the former champ. And Izuyoi took them out. He's finally trying to get himself some gold. Genocide Jack, Jotaro, Teruteru all track down and kill Haruka, just the opposite of what happened to your tag team partner. Nagisa climbs a tree to rest. Junko discovers the mastermind and is killed for it. The death is made to look like an accident. Well, 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 I don't know about that one. Alright, okay. Azuru and Jin cry over the deaths of their friends, sad. Keiji pushes Oda off of a cliff during a knife fight, sad. Fuyuhiko finds a stereo, presses play, plays some sick beats. Sapphire bashes Mikan's head in with a mace, rest in peace to her. Maki also finds in fact, she steals Fuyuhiko's stereo, and she presses play. Unfortunately, those sick beats are her execution music, and she dies horribly. Yikes. As we go on to, the feast. Can we see some bonus points? Can we see them? As the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families, Kurumi, Jin, and Azuru successfully ambush and kill Nagisa, Jotaro, and Keiji. Oh no, that's a lot of Ultra Despair girls getting gone right there. Genocide Jack gives a speech about hope, triumphing over despair. Izuyoi stabs Sapphire with a tree branch, and that's actually into the OCs. They won't get any points. Mukuro kills Teruteru with a hatchet, and Fuyuhiko cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh no, poor boy. No bonus points either. That's bad news. Very bad news for Ultra Despair girls. Genocide Jack, you are their only hope, aren't you? For any points, we'll proceed, but after this it'll be your save and grace picks after day 2, because we're at your final 6. Jin tosses a boomerang at Izuyoi, decapitating him. It returns and also decapitates Jin. Those two boys are gone in an instant. Mukuro does a super sick backflip. Azuru watches in absolute astonishment. Genocide Jack and Kurumi discover that their competition is a blue hedgehog and a plumber. Now this final 4 is really interesting. 2 people who have never gotten a win, and 2 teams that I really want to win, the OC Squad and Boss Time, Mukuro and Azuru, as we proceed. 15 cannon shots. What is this game? What was this game? Deep breath in. That's one re-simulate for you. It's never sane when it's a one re-simulate. Claire de Lune 4. Tigra. Kazuichi. Ruruka. Junko. Oda. Mikan. Maki. Nagisa. Jotaro. Keiji. Sapphire. Teruteru. Fuyuhiko. Jin. Izuyoi. Which means, as we see everybody's statuses, there's only 4 remaining, as I said before, which means instead of it being time for a Claire de Lune, it's time for your saving grace picks. Now this is interesting because we have, I'd say, 3 fan favorite teams, maybe even 4 fan favorite teams. I think they might be 4 of your fan favorite teams. I'll give them that. The power of God in anime. Azuru remains tall. Hashtag graced has Mukuro. Will Azuru be forsaken again? Will Mukuro get her first win? The OG Squad. Genocide Jack. Someone who's got a dear place in our hearts for being the first trio to kill Sayaka. Me, Junko, Genocide Jack. My girls. And of course, Boss Time. I would be thoroughly elated with any of these 4. But that is not what we can't just be like, oh, I'd be happy with any of them. We gotta pick silver, gold, and bronze. I don't know why I said it in that order, but that's what we gotta do. It's Saving Grace Picks time. Go into the comments, edit your comment, comment your comment, and if you haven't liked and subscribed, do that too while you're at it. Tell me, who do you got for gold? Who do you got for silver? Who do you got for bronze? And since there's only 4, just tell me who you got for 4th place. Who's your runner-up for bronze? Tell me all 4. Try and predict the final 4. Try and predict that order, because I'm going to try and do the same. As much as I need boss time. As much as I need the OG squad. I've been waiting a long time for the Mukuro win, so I gotta pick her for first. I need it. I've been waiting since season 1. I've been like, I'm holding out for that Mukuro win. She's so close. Give me Mukuro for gold. Give me Kurumi for silver. Give me Genocide. Give me. Gosh darn it. Give me Azuru for bronze, and give me Genocide Jack for runner-up. This is tough. This is actually tough pickings. This was probably, in terms of the season, my hardest selection for Final 4. Easily. But that's that. Take a deep breath in. You've made your picks. I've made mine. Because it's Azuru, it's Mukuro, it's Genocide Jack, and it's Kurumi. They're the final 4, and they're all caught. In a crisis of fate. In terms of points, it is Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Ultra Despair Girls, and V3 who are vying for points right now. Whichever one of them is out next will not get points for their team. The other 3 will get some form of points. Ultra Despair Girls needs them the most. Who was in second to last? Danganronpa 2. Interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, this could play out pretty interestingly. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead. Let's proceed. At the start of night 2, Mukuro thinks about home. Azuru, Genocide Jack, and Kurumi hold an intervention for AB's pancake addiction. I didn't even show up. No. As much as I actually really enjoy those 3 characters, I'm not going to honey. On the pancakes, honey. No. Let's go. Let's proceed to day 3. Kurumi says to Mukuro, you don't matter. Worry. Genocide Jack pulls a muscle during gymnastics. She ends up taking the rest of the day off, and Azuru catches the despair disease and starts eating everything in sight, probably pancakes. That man has a problem. He does. He has a problem. We'll proceed. Nobody died, but we can keep on going to see. At the start of night 3, Mukuro tried to set a trap, but unfortunately she ends up trapping herself, but I think she's still good. Azuru tends to his wounds, and Genocide Jack kisses Kurumi underneath the mistletoe. I'm in a really good mood, so I'm not gonna be super duper angry about that mistletoe, but gosh darn it, who keeps putting it up? We'll proceed to day 4. Mukuro sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Azuru brains Kurumi with a dumbbell. Genocide Jack finds her body and messes around with it for fun, which is ironic. Very ironic. As we proceed, we lost 1. Which is kind of the one that I was kind of hoping did lose, because I can see them getting a fan vote. I really can, but it is a terrible, terrible turnabout for Kurumi. Boss time, getting close, just getting so close. We have Azuru, we have Mukuro, and we have Genocide Jack. It's your final 3. They're still technically caught in a crisis of fate. We're not going to waste any time. The power of God in anime, #graced, and the OG squad. None of these teams are in already, so there would be no fan vote. I don't know who it's going to be. I'm not super terrified for it, but let me tell you. 2 out of 3 chance that we get someone, a fresh winner. But we've had that chance before, and it was snatched from us. Let's see what happens. Let's proceed. As Genocide Jack goes to sleep, Mukuro confesses how much she has come to hate Azuru. Azuru said, the feelings are mutual. I don't know why, but I can really foresee this being an actual conversation that these 2 have. We'll proceed to day 5. Genocide Jack and Mukuro notice that the mascots their teams are representing are beating each other up. They laugh at the moment, together. And Azuru unleashes a grin of terrifying bloodlust. Will he act on it? Not yet, but as we proceed, he might. Mukuro loots the mystery box. She finds a ray gun. Whoa, okay, well, Mukuro has a ray gun. Alright, As Azuru tells Genocide Jack that he loves her, Genocide Jack laughs hysterically. That classic Genocide Jack crazy laugh. Everyone's favorite crazy laugh. We'll proceed to day 6. They are just... Mukuro says to Azuru, "You matter, don't worry." Which is the opposite of what someone said earlier, and Genocide Jack tragically dies from frostbite, her body giving out to the cold. It's the final 2, and it's 2 people who have never won before, as we... Oh! I was expecting a clear date, Mukuro. You were so... But I'm not really that upset because, okay. A stampede of animals and insects ravage the school. Mukuro tries to tame the angry animals. It only makes them angrier. In fact, hold on. We technically have to... We know who it will be. As Mukuro tries to tame the angry animals, it only makes them angrier. They absolutely ravage her instead. What a shock ending. What a sudden ending. The sudden arena event means that as we have this terrible turnabout 4. Genocide Jack. Mukuro. I was waiting for the Mukuro, and then it got her right at the end. Right at the end, Mukuro, no. Oh, that's so sad. There's only 2 fan votes, too. That's gonna be tough decisions for you guys come this weekend. Oh my gosh. But it's happened. Which means, as we proceed, we will see that your winner, from the power of God and anime, Forsaken No More. He had a fantastic start to the season, so many kills under his belt, and he ended the season just as powerfully. Finally taking the W, Azuru takes the win. Okay, I can't even be upset. Azuru, you earned it. You did earn it. You've been waiting for one. Ah. He got one. He did get one, you guys. He deserved it. We'll proceed. And with 4 kills too, not too shabby, Azuru in first place, the power of God in anime, Hifumi and Mitarai going to the tag team finale. One of the best names this season. And they're making it, so good on them. Mukuro in second with 1 kill, Genocide Jack in third with 2. Boss time in fourth with 4. Boss time. Izio in 5th with 3, Jin in 6th with 5, Fuyuhiko was the wild card here, taking out 7 people and getting 7th place, Teruteru in 8th, Sapphire in 9th, and KG rounding off your top 10. We'll do a slow scroll for everyone else because it went quick. It was a quick one. All the way down to Boss, who finished last. Boss, girl, come on, you gotta do better than that. You gotta get better than that. You gotta be better than that. We'll proceed. It all started with Boss getting beaten to death by Nagisa, and Mukuro trying to tame the angry animals, but they get her, giving Azuru the win. And so this could have been a really quick game, because really after what? After the feast here, we only had like a handful of people. Which was nuts, and like here we only had what, 4? We had 4 for the longest time, and they just withstood for a while. We'll proceed again to check out all the kills, all the placements, from the start to the bottom. Fuyuhiko with 7, Jin with 5, Azuru with 4, Kurumi with 4, Izuyoi with 3, Jack with 2, Teruteru with 2, Tiger with 2, everyone else had 1 or none, which is nice. That's that. Let's check out the scoreboard, because that makes things really interesting for 2nd place. Really interesting for 2nd place. Ultra Spare Girls, I think they basically secured last at this point. What could they do? If they legitimately go off. Let's just, hold on, let's run down. First of all, Danganronpa 1 getting 15 points takes them to 230. Which is the golden number right now, because Danganronpa V3 was stuck at 230, and Danganronpa 3 is stuck at 230, so they're all at 230 right now. It's a 3-way tie for 2nd place. 220 right behind them now is Danganronpa 2, thanks to Izuyoi, gets 25 points. They drop jump all the way to 220, just in striking distance, really, for second place. Kind of in striking distance for third place, too. Or first place, rather. If they do work. If they do work tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode is of the utmost importance. V3 and Danganronpa 3 we already talked about at 230. Ultra Spur Girls picked up a modest 10 points, jumping now to 145. They're still struggling, but it is what it is. The OCs take 265, staying at 265 because they've gotten no points. That's the placements. The OCs are still within striking distance, but a team is going to need to do very well tomorrow. Otherwise, the OCs just come out in first, which is nice, which is very nice. The OCs put on a strong performance. They put on a pretty good performance today, too. It's just, there was onslaughts. Really onslaughts. So we're gonna go back to... I don't think I actually said, as I go back to the briefing, you go check out the tag team brackets, because it's full. It is full, and you will be able to see it in all of its glory now, which is lovely. Except for the 2 fan votes, which you guys have, which you'll get soon. This is wild. That's that. That's the game. That's tag team action. We're done with tag team action until the finale. Crazy. Crazy stuff. This was a crazy game. Let's look at these OCs. Samuel Bed. I had to look up what your talent meant, and I was like, oh, that's clever, and I liked it a lot. Gideon. I just like the name Gideon. It's giving me freaking Gravity Falls vibes, but you know, it's still a fun name. Also, fun character. Fast food, ultimate fast food worker. I would have never thought about it, but makes sense. Glitch Fangs is just a fun duo. A really fun duo. The ultimate Phantomu. I've already said this. The ultimate glitch and the right environment could be so much fun and so much chaos, but so much fun. Such a fun character. I also really like the design. I like the glitch effect on the design a whole bunch. Tigra has been in, what, 3? Has been in all 3? All 3? Yeah, all 3. She's a seasoned veteran at this point. Seasoned veteran. Gotta love her. Gotta love her, absolutely. Always a joy to have. Mao. It just looks like a child that we need to protect. I think she even has tears in her eyes in the sprite, if I remember right. Yeah, you can still see them from right here. Which is why you should check out the report cards. Here's the full image of all these characters, and they're all real nice. But still, we need to protect that child. We all need to protect that child. And Sapphire is just a fun design too. In terms of designs, this is a really fun group of 6. This is a really fun group of 6 OCs. Tomorrow. It's another fun group of OCs, I will say that. Oh, it's a wild group. It is a wild group. We've got, what, cyborgs, we've got fun. It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be the last one, and it's gonna be important. Like, if any of the OCs pick up points, they've pretty much closed this thing out. It's really a big-time battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, if we're being completely honest, because they're all tied. It could end in a tie, too, which I don't know. I have not really thought about how to decide that. Huh. Interesting. I have not thought about that. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. But until then, stay classy. Hope you enjoyed this one, because this was a pretty fun one. One Resimulate, chaos. Absolute chaos. We've had a lot of early game chaos recently. Last week, this week, early game chaos has just been a thing recently. But I'm United States Aviator, Year of the Horizon, Toon Link Date. Me taking off. Until tomorrow. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.